Hey, how's it going YouTube? J-Herd here, bringing you another Vanguard deck profile. Today I'm bringing you Dark Irregulars, the reverse. I'm on reverse. I'm so happy this deck is finally out. I love this deck so much. Set 12 came out and at our locals it sold like hotcakes. It was so good. This is my personal list. There is some things I would change, but when I come to those, I will explain those. But this is how I've been playing the deck. It's pure set 12, besides the crits, I will say that. So our starter is the Amon's Follower, Fate Collector. This is the card where you move it into the soul if you press a Dark Irregulars Vanguard and you have a 6 or more in soul. So I don't really use this actually. I'm going to be honest with you guys, I don't really use it. I use it for the Amon reverse lock. I think it's a lot more better to use it, more beneficial for you if you use it for that instead of having to call something behind it, behind Amon reverse and doing things like that. Next, for Amon reverse, is needed, I think, because it is an Amon reverse deck. But Amon is amazing. Amon reverse is so good. His effect is lock a Dark Irregulars Regard, so it doesn't have to have Amon in its name. He gains plus 1k for everything in the soul, and if you've got 6 or more, he gains plus crit. So this is so amazing because you can get the soul up to 10 so easily, and then he's a 21 by himself. Like I said, guys, I always lock this. I will pretty much always lock this unless I really need to get something rid of, like get something into hand, and I think it might be the next card or whatever, or I just need more cards in hand. Or it's just so good. I really love this card. Next, we've got 2 normal Amon. Sorry, this is set 3. This is set 12. So it's half. But normal Amon is really good because he's a non-limit break and he gains plus 1k from everything in the soul. And his effect of counterblast 1, choose a Dark Irregulars Regard and put it into the soul, and your opponent shoots something retire is really good. If your opponent only has 2 things on field, like 2 rear guards, you just go 2 into the soul, retire, and then you've got 2 more in your soul, and he's hitting for a plus 2 more than what he would have been hitting. So it's really good. And then we have 2 King of Master Antarian. This is not, it's a good card, but I only like running 2 of because I want to get a lot of things to say. If you've got an Amon Vanguard, do this. If you've got an Amon Vanguard, do that. So I only like doing that, writing this for a turn, and even then it's kind of sucky. His good effect is though, whenever a limit break or something is written over him there, your Vanguard gains plus 10k, and you choose 3 rear guards and they gain plus 1k for everything in the soul. So you get the soul to 10 and then just swing for like 30s and stuff with rear guards. It's really cool actually. Quick thing, don't put the plus power onto the guy behind Amon reverse. It's very simple, but I've seen someone do it and it just annoyed me because you're gonna lock the guy behind Amon reverse anyway, so what's the point of doing that? I can't remember who I was watching doing it, but I did watch someone do it and I was like, there's no point, just make one big lane and let the other one be like big enough and then just lock the guy behind Amon reverse. For Psychograve's effect is when he's placed on the Vanguard or rear guard, if there's 6 or more cards in the soul, he gains plus 5 and you get to soul charge 1. So it's really good. And it's not a special counterblast. It's not like counterblast and Amon, and you do this. So you can run Amon cards in this because you don't actually counterblast at all. This is pretty much your only form of counterblast. So this is fine. 4 is fine. For 12k attackers, I actually really like the artwork on this. I'll just quickly see if you guys can see that. The artwork is really cool. It looks like Fire Fist from Yu-Gi-Oh! If you guys know that. If you don't, look it up. Look up Fire Fist Bear. He's really cool. 12k attackers, it's really good in tandem with our Dantarians and whatnot. So it's awesome. 3 house draw. thought I was running 4, but 3 Hell Straw. This is the Soul Charge 2 when placed on the rear guard and you have an Amon Vanguard. Very, very big part of the deck, these, because you want to Soul Charge as much as you can, but I only like running 3 because you don't do it every time you call one. So that's it for our grade 2s. Onto our grade 1s. We run 4 Vlad Specula, the Perfect Guard. I think 4 Perfect Guards are pretty much needed at the moment, just due to the fact of big numbers are all the rage, and big numbers in standing and stuff like that. It's just all the rage. It's pretty much all that people are doing now, like especially this deck. This deck is pure big numbers, pretty much. Big, smooth numbers, consistently big and whatnot. So I think this is 4 Vlad Speculas are needed. We have 4 10k attackers. Really cool artwork as well on this. 10k attackers are in here because it gives the deck a bit of rush and it gives the deck early game power. Like, you might not be able to rush, but if you can get this even at turn 2 or turn 3, you can still hit some things, and you can take out a lot of rear guards using these guys. So it's really, really good. Next we have 4 Hell's Deal. This is the clone of the grade 2, but the grade 1 version, so you Soul Charge 2 if you've got an R1 Vanguard, whenever it's placed on rear guard, so it's really, really good. I like running 4 of this one, but only 3 of the other one. It's really, really good. It hits most Vanguards as well, first turn, so you can just call them first turn and hit things, because, sorry, I got the hiccups. Because there's not that many people that run ride chains or 8k vanillas anymore, so it doesn't really matter. Then the 3 of the draw 1. I really don't like this card. It should have been a yellow bolt, 3 yellow bolts, or 3 of the one that gains plus 3k if you've got 6 or more in the soul from set 3. But other than that, yeah. They do come in handy often, but I'd never use its effect. They're in there just as 7k boosters now. Trigger lineup, very, very standard. 8 crit, 4 draw, and 4 heal. Very standard trigger lineup. I was running rainbow triggers, but I don't think rainbow triggers are that good in this deck. So that is it for the profile, guys. Please do subscribe and tell me what you'd like to see next. I'm going to try and get a couple of set 12 deck profiles up and running for you guys, or at least check if my mate has them. My mate is building the set 12 Eradicators. I want to get that. There's a lot of Pale Moon at my locals, so I'll try and get a couple of those. And there's a lot of different Link Joker at my locals, so it's very, very weird. So like I said, guys, end of the list. Please do subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.